stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Lift high a royal banner, it shall not suffer loss. From victory unto victory,
the biggest person who influenced my life was Sophie Schweitzer. And just was my grandmother, and I adored her. I wanted to be just like her. And so Sophie Schweitzer and I would sit on her front porch, and she would tell me all about her 13 brothers and sisters. And so this was just great fun for me. And my mother would always say, "Mom, she is a child. She is not your friend." But she was my friend, and she would always treat me as her friend. But the thing also that I loved about my grandmother was she had a beautiful singing voice, but it was very operatic and very loud. I always thought that was wonderful about her because she just expressed herself so much through music. And I said to her, "You lived on a farm." I said, "Isn't it odd that you had this beautiful organ in your household?" And she said, "Well, we all played." And I said, "Oh, you all took music lessons?" And she said, "Oh, no, we all played by ear." And I thought, oh, I wish I had that talent. I wish that had come down through the ages, but I always thought that was just so wonderful. But on Easter Sunday morning, this was my mother's greatest nightmare. And she would sing, "Up from the grave he arose, with a mighty triumph for his foes. For he rose a victim from the dark domain, and he lives forever with his saints to reign. He arose, hallelujah, Christ arose." And you could hear her for 3 blocks, I tell you. And I just loved that. I just looked up into her face and I thought, she really is into this, you know, and I just loved her for that. She was very emotional that way. And one day, the funniest thing I'll remember forever, she had this swing that hung from the ceiling. And we would swing back and forth, and the hooks came out of the ceiling. Swing fell down on the floor. And she said, "Nancy, are you hurt?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And we laughed. We sat there probably for 20 minutes. We just kept looking at each other and laughing and laughing. Her favorite sister was Aunt Liddy. And Aunt Liddy, she always felt a little sorry for because Aunt Liddy's husband later on became kind of an alcoholic. But I loved him because every time they would come to my grossmom's house, Uncle John would take me in the room because all the sisters wanted to talk, and he'd take me in the room and sit in the rocking chair with me, and they would come in and say, "Are you all right in here?" And he would say, "We're telling secrets." So I just loved that when I would go to my grossmother's house. Standing, standing, standing on the promises of God, I sing him. Standing, standing, oh, standing on the promises of God.
That's where Grandma would go.
Oh, yes. Oh, she would. That was her thing, yeah.